Good morning, students. So now today I come up with a new class of class 12 history, and we are dealing with chapter 2, you know it. And in my last class we have talked about the towns and trades, the importance of the coins and the land grants, right? So in this class we will discuss about the inscriptions. We will talk about the inscriptions. Inscriptions are definitely a new way or a new source to learn history. Inscriptions means that writing something on a stone, on a pillar, on a temple floor, on a temple wall, or wherever. The study of inscription is known as epigraphy. The study of inscription is known as epigraphy. So those people who study inscriptions, they are known as epigraphists. And in India, there were many languages, many ancient languages which were not deciphered, and definitely we needed the help of the British or Western educated epigraphists to decipher those. And we know that definitely the Harappan civilization or the script of Harappan civilization was not deciphered till date. Okay, so there were Brahmi, there were Kharoshti. These languages were ancient Indian languages which were not deciphered till the Britishers came in. Okay. The Brahmi was a language or a written language of ancient India which was mostly used in Ashokan inscription, and a man whose name was James Princip, who in 1838 finally deciphered the Ashokan Brahmi. So he deciphered the Ashokan Brahmi, and from that we could understand the writings of Ashokan inscriptions, which are the most useful source of Mauryan period, right? And Kharoshti was another inscription or another language, another script which was used in the northwestern part of India, and we get only the Kharoshti language in coins. And Kharoshti was used by those kings or those rulers who came from Europe, because when Kharoshti was deciphered, we understood that they have a similarity with the Latin and Greek languages. Like in Brahmi, if you go and see the Brahmi scripts, you can understand that it has a similarity with the Devanagari as well as Bengali script. So Bengali and Devanagari scripts, if you go backwards with the Devanagari and Bengali scripts, you can reach up to the Brahmi script. And Kharoshti is linked with the Latin and Greek. So we can understand this Kharoshti was not an Indian script which was used in India, right? So that is how we can understand a lot from the inscriptions. But there are also the limitations, that some things are there that we cannot understand from the inscriptions. Those are called the limitations of inscriptions, right? In the limitations of inscription, there are two major parts. One is definitely the fundamental part. And another is technical part. So technical limitations and fundamental limitations. First I will discuss about the technical limitations. What are the technical limitations we can see in inscriptions? Like the stone is out in the sun, it is facing the rain and the sun rays and the hot and the cold weather for 1,000 years. So the letters, the inscriptions are faint, so you cannot read it properly. This is one. Some stone blocks are broken. Like if you see about the Sanchi Stupa, the gate is broken, so the inscription is half. So other part is destroyed. So you cannot read the full part of the inscription. You have to assume it, right? There are some languages which you don't understand, which happens with Harappan civilization. The Harappan script till now it not deciphered. So we don't know the language, we don't understand the script. So how can we read? So it's a technical problem, right? And lastly, that if still we understand the language, we are able to read the scripts, some of the words which are maybe not used today. So it is also a difficulty for the inscriptions. So these are the 4 technical limitations we have. And now fundamental. Like fundamental limitations are very interesting. See, I am a king. I have ordered you to write the inscription. Now you are writing. If you write something bad about me, will I spare you? Definitely not. I am going to kill you. So the man who is a scripture or who is a scriber, who is writing the inscription, cannot write something bad about me. So he is going to write everything good. She is very good, she is very nice, she is very beautiful and everything, right? So whatever we are getting from the inscription may be a half truth. Maybe it's not completely the same thing, the same situation which was actually, right? This is one fundamental. And secondly, I am a king, I am ruling in 6th century BCE. I want everybody to know about how beautiful my kingdom is, how beautiful I look, how beautifully I dress. But as a historian, I don't need this. As a historian, I need economic factors. As a historian, I need agricultural factors. So that inscription is a complete worthless to me. So these are the 2 fundamental problems which definitely the epigraphists they face in studying the inscriptions, right? So with this I complete the 2nd chapter, and with this I will also upload the questions of this chapter through the e-portal, and I will ask my students to complete those and submit the work. Thank you.